Hey everybody, it's episode 10 of season 11 of The Walking Dead. This is called New Haunts, and this is the start of the new arc. For the show, we closed up the Reaper arc last episode. We killed them all, except for one, and we'll never see her again, probably. The important thing about that episode, two important things. One, we got Dog back. We're always going to get Dog back. And two, Daryl and Connie reunited. Now, had I forgotten that there was a huge arc with those two, and he going off trying to find her, and, you know, Carl feeling responsible, and Carl, remember that whole arc with Carl and the pills? And her going crazy? Did I forget all about that stuff? Yeah. And was it wrapped up very neatly at the end of the last episode? Hey, good to see you. Yeah. But we got Dog back, so I don't care. We also got a glimpse of the future. I presume we only step forward in time a little bit to see the Maggie Daryl standoff. And now we're coming back to when the Commonwealth first appeared and what they're offering us and all that stuff. Also, wasn't Eugene in a high security prison and was forced to give up the location of her camp to that guy? So it's shady. We're getting off. It's a shady. I don't know why Eugene's like, oh, we're all friends. You know, they forced you to give up the information, right? Because you punched the head of the Commonwealth's son in the face because he's a douche. Anyway, we're going to presumably find out all about what they're offering us and the little sacrifices and compromises we're going to have to make. And then everybody in the community is going to have to make choices about what they do. Seems like Daryl may be undercover or just straight out working as a stormtrooper. But the one thing they won't be able to do, or maybe they will now, actually, they need a new cake maker because Yumiko's brother got taken into custody because he's a secret doctor. So, if anybody wants to become a new cake maker, they can. Judith, do you want to give up the sword and go the way of the cake? You could do it.
Yeah. Oh my God, what did you do?
Don't you know who that is?
Some douchebag?
They're here to help.
You've fallen on hard times.
Can you fix our windmill, dude? What is this, a haunted house? It is. It's a haunted house. That's my guess. I'm going to guess that this is not real. This is a fake out. This is the Commonwealth. Hey. Little circus. Do 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 do. Come through our little walker maze. Do shh. Do 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 do. Don't make light of the world. It can't be that. It can't be. It can't be that. That's just in poor taste. That's in poor taste. Isn't it? Is it? Funny, but in poor taste. Pretty scary, huh? Don't shoot him, Daryl. It's just
That's enough.
an employee.
Okay, man. No problem.
See, do you think you could fake us out? You can't fake us out. Poor taste. But funny. Hey, Jerry. It's all so perfect here, isn't it? Wonder if they've changed the opening. The windmill shouldn't be burned down. Yeah, it's not burned down anymore. I like that attention to detail. Oh, Carl, do you want to be the new cake person? What is it, Halloween?
You're one of the new people, right? Yeah, yes.
That's right.
So there's probably nothing you're afraid of, huh?
And certainly not you.
I may. Shoot.
Get your sword out, Judith. This one's trouble.
So, what do you think?
Takes a minute to get used to all this, you know?
It's a bit bizarre. Is that Miss Milton?
And first place goes to Celeste!
Good job, Celeste.
And this year's grand prize is 10 lottery tickets.
Ooh, worthless. Worthless. What's the lottery for?
Hey, you two look busy. We gotta go. We have a lot to do before the masquerade ball. So.
Masquerade Ball? This is so bizarre, this whole episode so far. It's like we've returned to normality. When do things take a turn? Before the end of the episode? And how is he doing? It feels like we're in Disneyland. I was in Disneyland once and I got the same sort of surreal feeling about it. Like, you know, kind of a weirdness about it.
Ready, set, go. No telling how this ends.
What? Why is there an armed guard there? Can we just talk about it just a little bit? Why is there an armed guard, right? At the square, looking inwards. Shouldn't they be looking outwards in case the dead get in? You know, all the guards are facing inwards. It makes me very uneasy. In the middle of Disneyland here, very uneasy.
Sorry, bud, we gotta give it back.
You know, Ezra, this leash is yours. You honor Sheba's memory, and always think of her when you play with her.
Yeah, remember Sheba? Aww.
Ezekiel, you sure?
Yeah, just be careful. It's a chain.
Yeah. It's pretty dangerous.
How was your doctor's appointment?
Fine. Never better.
He's always hiding stuff, though, you know? Even if he was feeling a bit unwell. Meanwhile, at the hospital...
Oh, God. So fast.
Yoink! Is she breaking in to see Ezekiel's scans? Hey, you're not allowed to be here. Oh, isn't that... Yeah, it's Yumiko's brother.
Carol.
Just sneak it in. I've got your cake job.
Snooping. Well, I was worried about Ezekiel. How long before you get to number 147?
Never. That's never. That number's too big.
Too long.
Can we skip him forward, Doc?
There's likely no chance he'll get the surgery unless, by some miracle, he moves up the line.
Yeah, unless we kill everybody else on the list.
Welcome to the Kill House. In this exercise, killing is not your primary goal. I'm looking for speed and teamwork. Espinosa, Green, Quintana, Johnson.
We're split up.
Hey, I'm Jake.
You better be good, dude.
So, Jake.
Are there real walkers in here? Or just like cardboard cutouts? They're real. They're real. Stick him! Nice. Daryl doesn't need a weapon. Holy shit, she took his leg off. You failed to work as a team. You left your guy to die. I had to shoot him.
Green, Espinosa, nicely done. Dixon, you're with me.
He's a lone wolf, dude. You can't team him up with somebody. Lone wolf. Unless it's dog.
You have to get this. It's so good. I don't have any money.
Sticker, Judith.
Oh, rock on. Good taste.
Is that Princess?
And come back anytime, ladies.
She looks so different.
It's a gift for a friend.
What's your deal, girl? She's either going to be best friends or we're going to have to take her head off. Strike first, Judith.
She wants something worthy of tonight's guests. That isn't it.
We could with the time we had.
It's a head in a box.
You'll come through.
It's the best we got. Head in a box. He just dumped it. What was it? There was good booze. You just threw away good booze. Carol's doing loads of snooping this episode. She's Snoop Master. That guy's got a butt armor.
I volunteer.
I love volunteers, especially ones that look like that.
Dude, is he? Can we punch him?
Hey, careful though.
He's gonna kill himself.
Toothpick?
Oh, if he breaks that thing, I'm gonna...
Release the rotters.
With me.
I'm not a fan of this guy. Anybody out there like him? Okay, good. Dude. Am I allowed to intervene?
Why did you do that?
I don't know, he could have bit you.
He would have been fine.
Would he?
This place is as good as anything I've seen. And I want you to succeed. Just gotta get out of your own damn way.
Yeah! This place ain't so bad. Dog's happy.
Sorry.
Where the hell are we living? The party next door?
So we can stay?
Want to stay?
I do.
Here though?
It's nice.
Really?
I tell Max we'll have something by tonight.
Hey Carl, you got a solution? I'd like you to move Ezekiel up the list, please. To number 1.
I have a friend who's waiting for surgery, and I need you to get him to the front of the line.
Bump him up.
Difficult stuff.
Not for you.
It's the fancy stuff.
I can almost taste it. My kids don't even know what mango is.
Maybe they'll have some one day.
My kid?
You don't know how it works around here, Megan. You see, you got the heart players, and you got the servers. You got the people in the masks. This is why this place is shady. See the equality thing we saw earlier? Yeah, that's pointed. Things are not equal here.
Want some wine? I hear it's really good.
Ouch. Oh, ouch. Tear it all down.
Yeah, I was cool being on the other side of this. This is your world, not mine.
Yeah, I wanted to bring the cakes to people. I was happy.
Hey, Mercer. You look very handsome tonight.
Flirting.
Super guapo.
It's not my thing.
Oh, it is.
You want to make it more interesting?
I like this guy. This episode. +1, dude.
She's with me.
We need to get a meeting on the books about this Alexandria thing.
And what do we have to talk about with Alexandria?
Connie, so lovely to see you again. I hope you're enjoying the festivities.
Yeah, we're not going to do a hit piece on you.
You may remember from my father's time in the White House.
Father's time in the White House?
I want to introduce you to someone. Carrie is last year's lottery winner. This is her first masquerade ball.
We can elevate people through the lottery. That's how we keep the lower classes happy.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. Miss Milton has a very strict itinerary tonight.
Yeah, she can't be seen speaking to the likes of you, dude. Dude, know your place, dude. Get out of here.
Yeah, I kicked his ass in the train car.
Oh, he was the soldier. Demoted.
Great pleasure of giving you a sneak peek at something truly special.
Oh, it's her father.
Thanks to my father's sacrifices, we are all here. We're putting the world back together the way it was.
It's inspirational. The way it was.
How much this place protects and cares for all its citizens.
Bullshit.
Oh.
Do you know who I am?
This isn't the time. Please.
Whoa, Mercer.
Don't come any closer. One mistake and I lost everything.
Let's talk, just the two of us.
Don't
Just the two
lie.
of us.
Tyler, they're gonna kill you. Take everybody out. Nice.
Like
Nice.
Please put down the knife and let my assistant go.
Please don't kill her.
It's Max.
He is so dead.
Max!
go after him!
Oh, Jesus. Imagine if he was in charge. Oh, into the haunted maze.
Got nowhere to go.
They're gonna kill him, though. Torture him and kill him.
Stop!
Ooh.
Don't do that. I have no way to help my sister or her kids.
I don't think he's gonna survive this. None of crappy son Milton has anything to do with it. Speaking of crappy son Milton.
I only did something right. Nah, you got him.
Ooh. Oh, Daryl's playing the game. Very good. Good work, Daryl.
Well done, Sebastian.
That's why all the training's paying off, you know? He knows. Mercer knows.
Thousands more like me. Equality for all!
Yeah, equality.
Are there thousands more?
No.
Of course there's thousands more. Hey, what's all this?
Inside, please, miss. Let's go.
Figure out how he gained access. Did he have help? Your friend on the wait said.
Yeah.
See if she knows anything.
So did you work with him long?
No, we never even met. You think I'm lying?
Are you interrogating me?
I'm just trying to figure out what happened.
I think it's pretty clear. Didn't you hear what he said? This place is like a city from before.
And that's a bad thing.
You remember
Yeah, I do.
what you're doing? This?
I like that little gentle approach she took with her.
I wasn't expecting you.
How many missions does she have to go on to get him bumped up?
Thanks. This belongs to you.
Ezekiel's giving away everything that means something. So, because he knows he's dying.
No.
I didn't put that together when he was giving away Sheba's chain. Is this Henry's something to do with Henry?
How are you really?
Still finding reasons to smile.
He's really good at being strong for other people. Breach! Clear! What are we looking for? A secret passageway? Oh, the underground. Oh, it's Eat the Rich. So, this episode was called New Haunts, but maybe it should have been called Eat the Rich. Yeah, great start to this mini-season of The Walking Dead. And for some reason, this episode, although I've seen lots of, shows and movies where class divide is talked about, mentioned, highlighted, there's something about seeing our people, who we've gotten to know over seasons, all working together, all level, all equal, suddenly being a part of this place, and all of a sudden we got one of them serving drinks to the other while the other is, enjoying a masquerade ball. And it's just so, it's like, and you instantly think this place is a heap of shit. Let's burn it to the ground. Let's see what the Miltons like. See what the Miltons think of that. Get them lifting a frickin' bale of hay. And then you think, your brain goes on, oh wait a second, isn't that the way things, just the way things are in the real world? Isn't that just the way it is in our world? Not so pointedly highlighted, but yeah, it is sort of like the way things are in the real world. But in this show, it's just, I don't know, it makes me angry just looking at it. And to see how the people on either side deal with that. Our people. How some of them are fitting into their new roles, and some of them are like the ones on the lower class see it all. The higher up you go, the less they seem to see the weirdness of it. Yumiko's brother does. He hates it, and he's drinking himself silly. I love the scene where Rosita is interrogating Magna, and Magna shuts her down. She doesn't make a big deal of it. She doesn't point fingers. She does it so well and so subtly. I gotta clap at it. What was the other thing I was clapping at in this episode? Rosita ripping the leg off a walker and jabbing the walker in the face. Great shot. Pamela Milton is no better than her son. Her son is very obviously not a very nice guy, but she is worse. Because she hides her douchebaggery behind a smile that doesn't reach her eyes, and she commissioned a painting, you know. How lovely. She talks about how everybody in the community is valued. She doesn't mean it. And she's worried, and she should be, about this underground movement that's kind of a little bit of a rebellion in the making. And where do we, as all our characters, fit into it? I'm surprised, although not really surprised, that Judith wants to stay here, that she sees it as an improvement. Certainly all the carnival stuff, all the Halloween treats and the pageantry of it all can lure a child in. But that place they were living is worse than where they were in Alexandria. Just on a noise level alone. It's interesting how quickly we see behind the veil of this place. Now, it doesn't need to be noisy. There's things we could do about that. It's noisy because of the people, not because of the system. You know, we could have had noisy neighbours in Alexandria too, although I guess they wouldn't have been right on top of each other. What an interesting episode. We also had Ezekiel dealing with hiding his true feelings about the fact he knows he's dying, and he's making steps. He's making decisions based on that. Letting go of things that were once precious to him. Putting his affairs in order before he goes. Carol doesn't want that. She was the MVP of the episode with her snooping. She's doing everything she can to at least give him a chance. Bump him up the list. So she's going to be working behind the scenes for, I think his name is Lance. I like him more than the Miltons. You know? He's more of a Walking Dead leader than a upper class leader, you know? You could see him in a, leading Hilltop. You know? He has real world sneakiness to him that would serve him well in a survival situation. Whereas I think the Miltons are a bit too... I don't know if they've ever fought for anything. Mercer was also great this episode. Hard to get a read on him in previous episodes, but in this one you get a real sense for who he is and what he's about. Him and Princess getting together, no surprise. He loosens up around her. He's also very decent to Daryl. He sees who Daryl is and he does want him to succeed. I thought they'd be butting heads given the first couple of scenes, but they're okay now. Where's Maggie? Still back at Alexandria? Where's everybody else who didn't come here? I don't know. Is it... You could argue that this is a better place, even for the servers, even for the people at the lowest level. Because sure, you're serving wine to friends that you once helped, kill horses with. But you got a roof over your head, you got food, you got money. That's how they get you, with the money. And there's always the lottery. And everybody has a chance. Everybody gets a ticket in the lottery. And that gets you... I don't know what it gets you. Elevated a bit? I'm curious about the lottery. This place is going to come tumbling down. From the inside? It's funny, because halfway through the episode I was thinking, geez, where's Negan and the Saviors when you need them? Just whistling outside their walls. I don't know why I want the first glimpse we've seen of civilization in this entire show. Why I want to see it crumble to the ground. And they did it. They summed it all up in that one scene, that one masquerade ball. And that woman who was serving drinks, talking about her children. That was it. That was one of the most powerful moments for me in my head, to click it in place. And maybe I'm stupid. Maybe everybody sees this straight away, but it really hit me. Anyway, good episode. Next episode's called Rogue Element. Hey, there's rogue elements everywhere. You know, any of our characters could become a rogue element. There's already an existing rogue element in this place. And, yeah, looking forward to getting into it. I think that's about it. I think that's everybody. I think I talked about pretty much everybody. Yeah, the shady dealings going on. All sorts of things. There's probably more significance to that envelope with the money in it than I picked up on first viewing. I'll probably pick it up in editing. You know, who is given money to whom for what. That's what I need to look at again. But yeah, I will see you next week.